Hey air signs, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be your weekly reading for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do consider all of these weekly readings to be timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it is indeed the right time for you. I always like to set the intention that everyone that's meant to be here will find their way here, and there will be some kind of message to uplift, heal, or inspire. Just tapping into my guides, my angels and ancestors. May these cards represent the highest order of truth and bring clarity. Alright, messages for this week for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. My air signs. Oh, shit. Thank you. Alright. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Master number 44, Attraction with the Supermoon, and Spirit is just amazing. It never ceases to amaze me. As I'm recording this, we actually do have the supermoon, the new moon in, the full moon, supermoon in Aries, which Aries is the first zodiac sign. It's the beginner. It's new beginnings. Okay, and I believe it is at 24 degrees. 24 breaks down to a 6 in numerology. 6 always reminds me of a pregnant woman or birthing something new, stepping into harmony. And the attraction card speaks to the law of attraction, in which states that we attract the vibrational state of that which we are. Basically 222 on the clock when I said that. It's showing us the power of our thoughts, and just I feel like this is just a reminder to keep your thoughts in a positive place, a reminder that you are creating, that you are magnetic, and you can attract the good things in life. And especially those that are really powerful, you can also attract negative things in life if that's what your focus is on. Okay, so be careful with your thoughts and with your energies at this time. Be ready for opportunity. And avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or in your mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the earth. And the supermoon looks huge in the sky, so make sure that you guys get out and you can connect with the moon and ask to release something, because I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but this card is really standing out to me, the release in reverse. So being that the supermoon is so close to the earth, it also influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides than normal, but also on an individual level, right? Because we are made up of water, also affects us. And this moon, I just feel like is going to be a very powerful moon. These changes, I feel like, will be noticeable. It's a normal full moon if a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have like this rocket power under our intentions, a super moon is magnified, right? It magnifies this energy into like a supernova, right? If we're growing, we want to attract experiences in our life. This could be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity, the list goes on, right? And equally, we also perhaps wish to be able to repel some of the negative experiences that we don't want. But it's important to know not just what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't as well, so that we can move into the direction that we want, that we choose. And this is what sovereignty is. It's being in your power. And attraction isn't just about what we accept, but also how we discern. Blindly attracting everything we think of into our lives rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does. This card also suggests that we think globally and for the whole. If you're making intentions on the supermoon, perhaps include one for the planet. And then we've got number 41, which breaks down to a 5. 5 speaks to change, transformation. The Queen of the Moon. So this is divine feminine energy, and it's just telling you have sovereignty over your own life. Okay? It's a good time to act with grace and with confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views if you so choose to do so. You're powerful, air signs, so act like it. The goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kind of feminine, divine, and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe, from Diana of ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis, the Semitic Astarte, Hina from Polynesia. The link with the feminine, divine, and the lunar planet cycles is a strong one. Right? These goddesses, in all their myriad of forms, were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they naturally have power as well. Right? So I feel like we should just strive to be the powerful queens of our own domain and kings, right? Balanced. But women have been socialized to defer, right? To keep small, to be quiet, and to hold the very twisted kind of service that borders servitude. While in many first world countries, women can choose to be what they wish on paper, women still experience inequality in most countries, and in areas such as wage disparity, and an imbalance of the numbers of women in government or high level board positions. However, what has been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. The divine feminine is rising. And remember, the feminine aspects are those that are receptive and open. And when we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and our own decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers. And yeah, the buck stops there, right? It's worth investing in growing in our own self-awareness and our own self-trust. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This doesn't mean that we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, a love for all as well as for ourselves. It does mean that we may sometimes have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. This is taking your power back, claiming your power. We've got number 27. Sorry, I'm going on a little longer than normal, but I was just into it. All right, number 27 breaks down to a 9. 9 is manifestation in reverse with release here. It's time to let it go. Let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Okay, old negative habits do not engage with you anymore. The payoff is not enough. You're ready to make room for bigger, brighter, more aligned things. There's payoff if we decide to finally release something that we no longer need. And the payoff is as individual as you all are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. And the secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will indeed be worth it, which makes it super important to know what that positive payoff may be. For example, if we give up a habit like smoking, which we know is detrimental to our body, that's cancer causing, among other nasty things, has payoffs. What the most important payoff is for you may be different than someone else who's giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or so that your children, those around you, aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals, so that you live longer, so all that money that you're wasting on cigarettes could be used for something that's more in line with what you really want. So just travel or a home, all of which are real payoffs, right? And with it's worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particular, in spellcraft, the art of release after raising powers is vital to its effectiveness, right? Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or deities, whatever your beliefs in a focused way, right? It remains stuck or stagnant if we don't have that focus. And that can cause us to feel overwhelmed, right? So there's something here that you are being guided, air signs, to release at this time. It's going to be different for everyone. Let me know in the comments. I release. We've got number 8, the waxing crescent. 6, the path. So the way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Okay, respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward, you guys. I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. And when we accept where we are and acknowledge what needs to change to grow and to begin to love ourselves more completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. Okay? We often decide that we may want to follow a more authentic way for ourselves, and our desires become more aligned with the needs, the wants, and the values of our true selves. Imagine that we're lost in a dark forest and can hardly see, right? There's no visible path. Every way looks exactly the same. We feel burdened by the shadows, and we're not sure we should even move forward because we may be paralyzed by fear or uncertainty. And then the sunshine somehow breaks through the clouds, and a leaf canopy, and there ahead is a path, and it's illuminated in golden light. It's clear now, the direction we should take. The path is not only visible, but it's inviting us to move forward. And so instead of just standing there, we can't wait to step on in and move forward. The path is lit. Okay, now is the time to walk upon it. All right, air signs. I'm going to get a card for this sovereignty. I think that was, yeah, we got a great big love and smoke and mirrors. So something is not what it seems. You are loved. Tap into your heart space. Continue to move forward. Maybe you want to do a little ritual today, if you're watching this today or whenever, especially if you're watching this and there's a full moon. You might want to write something down on a piece of paper that you want to release and burn it. Because there's just a feeling here, look. There's just a feeling here, and on the bottom we've got bearing fruit, that there's something that we have been holding on to. Whatever it is, it may be different for everybody. It's time to let go so that you can bear this fruit. Okay. All right. I'm going to get some tarot for my air signs. It's time to let it go with the death card. What comes after death is rebirth. Okay, the sun comes out. We've got the 9 of Wands. Stop defending something that is just harming you. Let the sun come out. The sun is about happiness and joy, and this is what's on the other side of this release. Okay, for some of you, you may need to put some boundaries. Stand up for yourself. There's a need to do some soul searching here as well, because this is really taking your power. And look what happens when we turn this around. We got the Magician in reverse. Your power, you know, it's upright would be sovereignty. The Hermit in reverse, you're not looking at something. It's time to reveal something. And then comes the light. The 6 of Wands, upright would be a victory. In reverse, something's not coming in on account of you needing to release this. And then we got the King of Cups in reverse. This could be a masculine water sign for some of you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In reverse is shut off from emotions, or maybe manipulative, lying to yourself or to others. When we turn them around, this is emotional mastery. In touch with our gifts, our psychic gifts, our intuitive gifts. We're able to flow. There's a recognition that comes when you turn this around. On the bottom, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for this new cycle, air signs. It's time. It's time to put in the work. Make sure that you are going within and doing self-hypnosis, meditation. If any of you would like to book an actual hypnotherapy session or two so I can show you, feel free to reach out. I do have a couple spots open in my hypnotherapy practice right now. This is about your long-term goals, your future. You get the Messenger. This is your sign. Some of you could receive some news as well. Any more air signs? Oh, okay. 3 of them came out. This is from the Gypsy Oracle. Pretty sure this is on my showcase over on the TT app. All right, let's see. What do we have here? Focus. Does that say trust? It says Lord. What I thought it said trust. Interesting. The Lord with the gift and the cheerfulness. Stay positive. You got this. Celebrate your win now. Celebrate your gifts that are coming in now. Feel them. Huh. Yeah, I just keep getting that there's gifts coming in for you. This is from the divine. Some of you could have a man coming in as well, or somebody could be really like leveling up into their divinity. I'm gonna get, where's that deck? Oh, it's right here. It's from the Lenormand deck, my air signs. We've got the cross, the burden, the suffering, the tree, which is wisdom, spirituality, growth, and the man is masculine, a male figure. Masculine energy is about taking action, you guys. This can't get more clear. The butterfly is transformation, growth. Place your roots. Plant your seeds. Okay? Release what needs to be released. Begin to release it in the mind. And then take action. Okay. The Reaper. It's a warning that it's time. It's time to let something go. Because, yeah, it just feels like, look, feels like that. It's a powerful move. I think that you have the resources, you have the tools, and now, look, you cannot make this shit up, you guys. The vulture is literally the purifier. It's about clearing, getting rid of everything that's unnecessary. Some of you may want to actually clear your space. You can, you know, use metaphor in real life to release, right? So you can do this with cleaning out your house, cleaning out a junk drawer, and just setting the intention. I'm releasing the old, making space for the new. Okay, this will help you to unlock parts in your subconscious. We got the swan, which did fly out on the floor, which tells me in reverse. Some of you could lack some vision here. There's something that is weighing on your heart. Somebody slips back into the old story. Don't allow yourself to slip back into the old story, you guys. Remember, it's as above, so below. Start in your mind, let it go. Hey, I'm a poet. I didn't even know it. I said it. Let's see. The fish moves in many directions. Pick your focus. Pick your focus and start giving it energy, you guys. Okay? You may need to take some solo time to really get honest about what's weighing on your heart. You may need some solo time to figure out what your vision is. What's this old story that you keep repeating and why? You have inner resources. Okay, use them, because whatever this is, it's been taking from your stability and you haven't been taking action on it. And I think you know what it is. Yeah, take some solo time, okay? Because I do feel like this is very subconscious. It's maybe some way that you've used to cope, or, I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, but there's some hesitation here in this release. So take the time to contemplate, to rest, to go within. Ask yourself questions. Get very honest. Talk about it with yourself. Have some self-analysis. I'm gonna, oh wait, I want to get you guys a wild goddess. My air signs. Oh, jeez. Jeez. All right, let's see what we got. We got the healer and the peacemaker. I feel like this is ancient knowledge coming in for some of you. The lotus blooms in murky waters. All right, the peacemaker, master number 22. We also had the master number 24 out here. Okay, so there is mastery that's being obtained here. Right, 4s create stability. 2s show us the polarities. Okay, and 4 doubled reminds us, the 8 reminds us of the connection of all things. It says it's time to make peace. You'll get much further on your path through kind acts and words than you will by forcing things or vengeance. I'm going to repeat that. It's time to make peace. You will get much further on your path through kind acts, and that could be to yourself as well, and words, than you will by forcing things or vengeance. The healer, number 24, breaks down to the 6. 6 always reminds me of birthing something new, harmony. The healer, you and possibly someone you care about need to be healed from the effects of past traumas before things can be resolved to your liking. Okay? And that's just verification, confirmation, right? And I'm going to get just a couple of these. This is from the Clarifying Life Situations deck for advice. We got divine timing. Be patient. For some things, take time to manifest fully in your life. Trust the process. Okay? Embrace uncertainty and have faith in the journey unfolding before you. Carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. Unlock your heart. Embrace vulnerability. Let love guide your journey to self-discovery. Some of you guys could be meeting someone or leveling up your romantic world if you're with someone. We got Spirit Link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. You are divinely guided, you guys. Trust the wisdom of the universe and remain open to receive guidance as you journey through life's mysteries. Thank you guys so much for being here and for sharing your time and space with me. I definitely appreciate it. If you could like the video, share it out, drop into the comments. All of these things really help it to circulate more so that it can reach more people. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified of upcoming videos. And I do have spots open for private readings right now, so feel free to reach out if you would like one of those as well. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. Till next time. Love you guys.